Good evening, inductees, families, and friends. It is a privilege to stand here before you to induct these fine young students into the National Junior Honor Society. Your presence here shows your dedication and steady support to help these students succeed in their lives and with their futures. Thank you for being there every step of the way. To the incredible group here on the stage, congratulations. Enjoy tonight as we celebrate your accomplishments. Let's give these students a round of applause. So, Mr. Baggins gave me 2 jokes to lighten the mood and to get rid of anxiety. The first, how many 8th graders does it take to replace a light bulb? Anybody know? It depends on how many 6th graders they can get to do it for them. And then one more he gave me. Why is the library always the tallest part of any school? It has the most stories. So you'll have to thank him tomorrow for that. Okay, so now I'd like to introduce our principal, Dr. Scott Rourke.
Thank you, good evening. Parents, guests, and students. It is indeed my pleasure to welcome you to an event that showcases some of our brightest students. The academic accomplishments of these students have achieved during the time at the middle school has been exemplary. When you think of induction into the National Junior Honor Society, these students share qualities and characteristics beyond their report card. I am positive most of the students here tonight participate in numerous extracurricular activities and community service projects. They exemplify the district motto, enter to learn, leave to serve. Simply, it is our intent tonight to recognize our scholastic students and promote their academic success and hard work. Congratulations, parents in particular, for your efforts in guiding your child here tonight. I thank you. And at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Adam Becker as our first presenter.
We would like to welcome our families, friends, and guests to the Ole Valley Middle School National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. We are honored to have you join us tonight in celebrating our achievements. We would like to thank the Ole Valley School Board, Mr. Aaron Weston, and Dr. Rohr for making this event possible. A special thanks to Mr. Daniels for managing the light and sound systems. Also to Joey Wenzel for taking care of the stage.
We would also like to thank Mrs. Amy Paulus for leading musical performances and Mrs. Christine Rothenberger for leading the instrumental pieces. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? We pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may have a seat. Thank you.
Being a member of the National Junior Honor Society shows that each inducted student has achieved the highest standards, not just in terms of academics, but also in terms of scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. Being a member shows commitment to grow as an individual, a commitment to others and community, and a willingness to make the world a better place. Members of this prestigious society rise to the occasion as they move forward into characters of excellence, including leadership. Now please enjoy the performance of Dragon Lily by Wolfgang Wooten as Natalie Hess plays the flute and Leah Horn plays the tenor saxophone. Students do not apply for membership, but rather provide information to be used by the selection committee to support their candidacy for membership. They must be invited to join by the advisory committee. This is important to understand, as it is a great honor to be a part of this national organization. We strive to uphold this special prestige. Selections as a member of the National Junior Honor Society is an honor recognized throughout the nation. Through hard work and good citizenship, candidates are given the privilege of joining. Members are encouraged to strive to be leaders. Nelson Mandela tells us, "A leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the most nimble go ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind." As leaders, this is good advice for us to follow. Please enjoy Wish You the Best by Leah Caldapali, played as piano solo by Sophia Schober.
Membership is not conveyed simply because a student has met a specific academic level of performance, but because the students also demonstrate outstanding performance in all 5 principles of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. The torch, from the earliest of times, has been the emblem of knowledge and continues to be the symbol of our honor society. Unlighted, the torch has no power to lead and guide. It is of no effect until the touch of a match ignites it with a vital and beautiful flame. It is a symbol of greatness, respect, and hope. We will now listen to a performance of Over the Rainbow. This is played by Cora Palmiotti on saxophone, Emily Palmiotti on bells, Quentin Patino on trumpet, Sophia Schober on clarinet, and Leah Horn on saxophone.
In Steve Jobs' Stanford University commencement speech, he offers this advice: I started a company named Next, another company named Pixar, and fell in love with an amazing woman who would become my wife. Pixar went on to create the world's first computer-animated feature film, Toy Story, and is now the most successful animation studio in the world. In a remarkable turn of events, Apple bought Next. I returned to Apple, and the technology we developed at Next is at the heart of Apple's current renaissance, and Lorene and I have a wonderful family together. I'm pretty sure none of this would have happened if I hadn't been fired from Apple. It was awful tasting medicine, but I guess the patient needed it. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You got to find what you love, and that is true for your work. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking until you find it. Don't settle. He then offers this advice. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be tracked by dogma, which is living with the result of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown your own inner voice. And the important thing, have courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.
Okay. As humans have long lit a torch to guide them into dark places, so all who see truth must be held firm and true to the purposes of life by the virtues represented in this symbol. And keeping with the emblem, the motto of the society is, light is the symbol of truth. It is by following the precepts of all members may enter. The light symbolizes truth and guidance. Please enjoy What I Was Made For by Billie Eilish, played by pianist Juliet King.
The white candle represents knowledge and truth. National Junior Honor Society members represent those who will uphold knowledge and truth, which is needed to uphold every other concept. May we each represent this light, creating light for the world.
Anne Frank said, "Look at how a single candle can both defy and define the darkness. Leaders defy the darkness and light the world." The torch is the candle that embodies leadership and growth. Those who dare to stand up upon their own initiative are the leaders of life. While leading, we must grow by listening, reading, and studying the words from our former leaders. Our Honor Society inductees will now relate to the significance of the 5 cardinal principles that form the framework of the Honor Society. These 5 principles are scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship.
The flame of this candle signifies wisdom and high scholarship. The first requirements for admission is scholarship. NJHS members have inquiring minds, a capacity for hard work, and eagerness for knowledge. The members have been chosen first of all because of their high scholastic standing and faithfulness to their studies. Scholarship is the first attribute of the National Junior Honor Society member.
Leadership is the second attribute of a National Junior Honor Society member. The price of leadership is a sacrifice, willingness to yield one's own personal interest for the interest of others, and a willingness to give up one's own time and personal preferences for the sake of others. Sheryl Sandberg, former COO of Facebook, has said that leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence.
The flame of this candle is the flame of service. It means more than work. It is striving and laboring for the benefit of others. There are various forms of service that a National Junior Honor Society member may render service to one's community, country, and one another. A willingness for service is the third attribute of a National Junior Honor Society member.
Character is the fourth attribute for National Honor Society. NJHS recognizes the development of good character as of utmost importance. The members of National Junior Honor Society will constantly strive to put others before themselves, help those in need, and will serve at their school, in their community, and for their country.
The candle of citizenship represents the fundamental basis of good living, not only in school but in all phases of life. In school, it is the good citizens who set the example for others to follow and who build up a high standard for the school. Through all walks of life, citizenship unconsciously becomes part of our speech, actions, and thoughts.
As the single white candle represents NJHS as a whole, we have now lit the 5 torches representing scholarship, leadership, service, charactership, and citizenship. Each light is small and flickers by itself. It is only when they are all together that the full, rich flame of the torch is created.
In the National Junior Honor Society, each member is expected to exemplify the pillars of the organization it represents. Its members are the leaders of the future and will continue to grow through these characteristics. Together we create a great light.
In the National Junior Honor Society, each member is expected to exemplify the pillars of the organization it represents. Its members are the leaders of the future and will continue to grow through these characteristics. Together, they create a great light here at our school and beyond these walls. In conclusion, Douglas MacArthur, an American general, stated, "A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent." May these students' actions always be filled with integrity. At this time, Ms. Christine Cooper, NJHS advisor, will swear the inductees into the National Junior Honor Society.
Students, please stand and repeat after me. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader and a good citizen, and to give freely in service to others. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of the National Junior Honor Society. Please join me in giving a round of applause to our new National Junior Honor Society members. You have pledged yourselves to maintain the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. I congratulate you and your families. Now we're going to hand out certificates. Okay, Reagan Andrews. Sure. Adam Becker. Lisbeth Bittler. Natalie Hess. Addison Hoffman. Leah Horn. Adeline Howard. Juliet King. Addison Mast. Ryder Obst. Cora Palamati. Emily Palamati. I butchered her name. Quentin Pintino. Sophia Schubert. Lexi Sterling. Ashlyn Stahl. Terry Stahl. Miranda Yan. And Rebecca Yan. Okay, let's give them another round of applause.
That concludes our ceremony this evening. I would just say it's pretty obvious we have some talented young students here at Ole. They did an outstanding job. I wish them well, and I look forward to see what they accomplish the rest of the year. And obviously, as their journey begins next year, I know moms, dads, and everybody are quite anxious about high school starting. It starts, it begins, and it goes in a blink of an eye, I'll tell you. A lot of classes I've seen go through. Enjoy the time, enjoy your time with them. These are definitely students that I hope keep an eye on service, keep an eye on our future, and keep an eye on each other. So again, thank you for all coming. For the next 15 minutes or so, we'd like to invite you to take pictures on stage, whatever you'd like to do, but have a great night, and thanks again for coming. Thanks again, and congratulations.